portrait.
We're so excited.
Look at this guy. Steve Aoki is one of the world's biggest DJs, building a huge audience with his amazing on-stage performances, his music mixes.
His new album is called Neon Future Volume 1. Hint, hint, Volume 2 coming. Here's a look at the first single, Free the Madness, featuring hip-hop artist Machine Gun Kelly.
Have a leather face and the children age and the love we share separates and the perfect world that we know is done, but I don't wanna grow up, not for anyone. I wanna be alone for the season home. I wanna take control of.
Love this. If you're a Breaking Bad fan, you are now a Steve Aoki fan, and vice versa. Welcome to Studio 11 LA, the man himself, Steve Aoki. You are amazing. Watching your performances, and you say that your performances are controversial. You even wrote about it because of caking people and rafting on people and stuff. And some people say that gets in the way of the music. And you say?
Well, it's part of my expression. It's a way to connect with the audience at even greater feeling. Because at the end of the day, it's an emotional journey that we're having at a show. So I want to kind of activate that and empower that feeling.
Well, we were hoping we'd get caked here at Fox 11, but we've got more of a newscast, so not going to happen. So
if you're wondering what we're talking about, here you go, everybody.
Yeah, when he performs, you toss the cake. How'd you come up with that idea?
Inspired from a music video in 2011, and I brought the cake the first show, like back then, and there's always one crazy person in the front row that wants it.
Oh yeah.
And then everyone wants it after that. It's kind of a domino effect. Yeah,
you want people, and we're going to talk about Neon Future. I want to go there, but you want people to be happy when you perform. Are you by default a pretty happy guy?
Yeah, of course. I mean, my life is incredible. I get to do what I love to do.
Hello.
I get paid for it, and people, you know, on the other end of the spectrum get to hear my music or, you know, be part of that experience, whether it's a show or my music or
Your
however way.
debut album got you a Grammy nomination. Wow.
Yeah, that was the biggest achievement in my life.
Okay, how have you changed with this new one?
It's like the first one was more of a collection of singles that chronicled like 4 years of my production.
But you had artists on it.
Yes, I did. And this one is more, I worked on it in 1 year, and I finished both volumes at the same time. So, and obviously volume 1, I have Machine Gun Kelly, Fall Out Boy, Will I Am, Waka Flocka, Kid Ink, you know, Afrojack. So it's a very diverse album.
And the theme of the album is about merging technology and humanity, or?
Exactly. It's the idea of looking at future in a utopian idea, you know, like a sense, like where we're going to, you know, have these ideas of science fiction, like maybe living forever be part of our existence, you know, like it's exciting to see it that way, you know, when you see technology helping us, you know, provide better quality of life, or, you know, seeing, you know, our loved ones that are older live longer and things like that.
Local guy, Newport Beach, went to school in Santa Barbara.
UCSB.
You are one of the top traveling artists, helping put EDM on the map. What do you want to do when you grow up? I mean, you travel so much right now with your gigs. Can you do that forever? Can you maintain that energy and pace forever?
I mean, I stay healthy, man. I try to eat healthy. You know, the one thing that I have lack of is sleep. That's the hardest. That's the hardest to you know, deal with. But everything else, I feel like I have a pretty zen, balanced life. Of course, my shows are pretty wild and crazy, but off stage, you know, I'm you know, trying to work out, trying to eat healthy. All those things are part of the plan, you know, to keep me going.
Is there a future chapter though?
Future chapter? I don't want to look that far.
Having too much fun?
Well, we just talked about an album that looks far into the future, but you don't want to look far into your future.
I'm looking at the longevity of the human race, you know, too.
Okay.
Like, but for me, it's like as long as I'm happy doing with what I'm doing, I put 110% of my passion into my music and in my shows. So as long as that's there, then why not continue?
I was surprised when I read that you had 2 BAs. You majored in feminist studies.
Thought that too.
What else would surprise people about Steve Aoki? Because that surprised me.
Right. Well, I was vegan for 5 years, vegetarian for 15. You know, I don't know.
But no more?
No, yeah, that's the hard part. Like when I started traveling, the diet changed. You
Too
know,
many
with
good
that.
restaurants, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. That I feel very lucky to be able to eat at all these amazing places that people dream
All over
to
the
go
world.
to.
All right, the new album. What one thing are you most proud of?
One thing, I mean, the fact that it's coming out. Because when you work on something tirelessly for that long, it seems so far off when it's going to be out to the public and given to the people.
Yeah.
So, I mean, tomorrow, I mean, still, like, I'm still buzzing over it. It's coming out tomorrow.
There it is, right there. Neon Future. I love the mask. That reminds me of an old movie, Westworld.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Steve Aoki, thank you so much for being here. I can't imagine that you can even walk down the street anymore
Right.
without people just swarming around you. You know?
Kids. It's like
Really?
the youth, yeah, they embrace me for sure.
Concert dates
Wow.
in Vegas on the 3rd and 4th. Any LA dates coming up?
Not yet, but
Not yet.
I plan on it.
Call us. Come
Tell
back
us.
on.
Yeah.
Come back
Tell
on. Talk
us.
about it.
Okay,
That would be great. That'd be great. Steve, thanks for
guys.
being here.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. From that